One of the enduring contributions of President Trump is his exposing of the uniparty. Perhaps at no time in modern American history has the illusion of the two-party system been more adequately shattered. President Trump did things, substantial things, meaningful things that benefited all Americans. He wasn't invested in protecting the club. So too is it with this show and guys like Tucker Carlson. We put the American people, our rights, security, and prosperity first over the political futures of evil people or those trying to protect evil people. The safest document in D.C., the Epstein client list. That's our focus in today's preamble. Now, just to be accurate and truthful, because it's so rare in media and government these days, there is legitimate debate as to whether this list even exists. But given that what we've seen here in recent years, Americans can rest assured that they'll see leaks about the validity of the Hunter Biden laptop and the FBI's role in covering it all up long before we see that rumored Epstein list. Let's review. We all know the sainted Supreme Court suffered a historic leak that led to the threatened assassination of a Supreme Court justice. Despite a small universe of people having access to the draft of the Dobbs decision, Chief Justice John Roberts, a man who could audition for Cirque du Soleil after contorting himself and the law to claim Obamacare was a tax, thus constitutional, Roberts claims he just can't find the leaker. Now, I suspect that's a lie. My gut tells me that the leaker was a left-winger and that the Chief Justice wanted to protect the offender and his or her political party, because in Washington, when powerful people break the law and the public trust, it becomes a full court press to protect them rather than expose and prosecute them. Just ask Joe Biden and his crime family, the most protected folks in Washington. Speaking of the Biden regime, some 21-year-old airman managed to get his hands on national security information that is only available at the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff level or higher. The revelations undermine the rosy assessment of the Ukraine war being dished out by our untrustworthy propagandists in government. It revealed the malign activities of the Democrats and Mitch McConnell's pals, Communist China. And it revealed how compromised our press has become as they obeyed the Biden regime's order to not report about the leak's contents. A disaster for all involved, and yet we still got to see that before the Epstein client list. We also know our government has no issue with leaks as long as they work to the political advantage of the leftists or those invested in protecting those leftists. Joe Biden's Department of Injustice, run by the failed Supreme Court nominee Merrick Garland, has been busy selectively leaking all over the place in an effort to undermine President Trump. Now, there's a reason why folks like Liz Cheney, Adam Crying Kinzinger, McConnell, Ryan, Schumer, Pelosi, Biden, Bush, and permanent Washington are so committed to making sure Trump never gets back into political office and power. After all the leaking and the lawfare they've unleashed on Trump, after all of the selectively edited January 6th video to push a narrative over news, Trump really has no incentive to protect them. And that leads us back to Tucker and why his departure is having such an impact. Now, I got to be honest, I didn't see this coming, and I'm sure Fox News couldn't fathom this impact. Newsmax is enjoying many former Fox fans switching to us once again, the same way they did after the 2020 election. I, your liberty-loving Latino, am committed to making sure you folks enjoy and are informed here, your new home on cable. As for Tucker, the man puts out one 2-minute video and gets 75 million people watching. Fox News has been leaking information on Tucker like the deep state has been leaking on Trump. One of the News Corp people actually accusing Tucker Carlson of thinking he was bigger than Fox News. Now, I don't know that Tucker believes that, but I can tell you that notion is true. Fox isn't the first media entity to be making decisions with a complete lack of respect for their audience. They won't be the last. But because of that dismissiveness, Fox's brand has been diminished, while Tucker's brand, like Trump's, is skyrocketing right now. Rumors suggest that Tucker was shown the door because he threatened to report honestly about some pretty shady dealings by some pretty shady people on both sides of the political aisle. The full story of January 6th threatened to expose the narrative over news, and because Fox News has gone never Trump, the truth couldn't be allowed to get out. Fox has to maintain their access to all those Democrats, you know. As an example, the woke brass in the United States military celebrated Tucker's firing. He was exposing their sacrificing our nation's national security on the altar of deviancy and the destruction of norms that help build Western civilization. Shady people like to do their work without the interference of that sunlight. But those evil people don't speak for the rest of us. The American people are not as stupid as Democrats and their gov-ed flunkies have tried to make us. In short, we know the difference between right and wrong. And those who are willing to stand up for facts and truth will become more popular with each passing day. It's up to shows like this one to make sure we serve you, not protect the powerful and the guilty. Yes, even those rumored to be on Epstein's infamous list.